and I was terrified, and I met a lot of people, and it was wonderful.
You fabricated the turn signals.
Yeah, on the back.
Clap it.
I am one with the bike. Most everything on my bike needed to be rage fucked into place. And thankfully, I found Hickory Union Moto.
So what are we looking at? What's in front of us here?
This is a KZ440. It's a mix of the 1980 and a 1977. There were two bikes. One of them was partially put together. It was on wheels and it rolled. And then I got a whole other bike that was 10 plus boxes that he delivered to my house the day I found it.
So you didn't really know how to ride a motorcycle?
Not at all, zero.
So then you bought one that wasn't working.
So I did the thing, which I feel like now, years later, I know most people do. Not knowing anything about motorcycles, I thought I would learn a lot if I took it apart and put it back together myself. So I took it apart in my garage and was labeling everything and taking a lot of pictures. And then I got really lost and really stuck. And thankfully, I found Hickory Union Moto. I didn't want to come in and be like, hi, I want to learn about motorcycles and I don't know anything about them. Now I can hear how silly that sounds because I've been a part of the community. But back then I had all the fears in the world about that. So the engine is an 80 and most of the pieces and body parts are going to be from the 77. The seat is new pipes, new gas tank, handlebars. Headlight is still a work in progress. It was there and then I decided to change another thing.
Because you had what, an LED headlight on here?
I wanted an upgraded light, high beams and have the turn signals integrated into it. So I liked that idea. But what I did not like is the classic chrome
bezel.
Yeah, that it goes into. So I got a old headlight from a Ural.
The Russian bike?
Yep.
Yeah, from a Ural. Yep.
Yep. And it was beautiful. It's in perfect condition. So I ordered it and it finally got here and I'm gonna put that on. The motor ran so beautifully the day I got it.
So you just plopped it right in?
It was plopped into one of them. Most of it was cosmetic because I got lucky and had a wonderfully running engine. There are a lot of little parts on here that I added and then changed and then added and then changed. So I was able to be really creative but also at the same time, the general idea that I thought of in the beginning still came out.
So what's up with this gas tank? This is not a typical paint scheme you find on most bikes.
No, it's not. And it's also not the one that I was wanting at first. I wanted the tank to stand out a little bit more. I had originally wanted a rusty kind of to go with the Mad Max theme of what everybody was,
little patina
right,
on it. Yeah.
Exactly. The tank that I had was beautiful. It was the original for the 77. And I loved it so much, but it had a really big hole in it and it was just gonna be too much to weld and try to fix that. So I ordered another one that didn't have any holes and it came just spray painted all black. So I got a whole bunch of paint thinner and a power wash. And I started to power wash it and when I stopped, this is what happened. And I was in awe. Took me a minute to want to keep it with this bike because I still liked my other rusty patina looking one and I hadn't want to give up on it, but then I had the idea I could just have multiple tanks and it could, change its outfit every day. So I have multiple tanks still. But this one has grown quite a bit on me and I love it a lot and it ends up fitting really well with everything. So it's the main tank. I think I spent a lot of time on the cosmetics because I had an idea after an idea after an idea. And then I got to this point where I just wanted to learn how to ride a motorcycle and just get on my very beautiful bike and take off. So the most rewarding was, finishing up all the paint and put all the pieces back together and got her down and got to ride. That was 100% the most rewarding. When we started going at the carbs, I took them off 8 times in one day.